Hello! The pod's ears are on, so we know it can only mean one thing, and it means we're getting ready. Today I think I'm gonna do maybe a peachy kind of look. I'm thinking of using my Naked Cherry palette because it's fairly new and I haven't used it in a while and it's beautiful, and also the colours are matching with this shirt. I mean, can we talk for a second about a sausage dog shirt? It's so cute. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, it has sausage dogs and hearts on it. What's not to like? I don't know. So yeah, I love this. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Naked Cherry palette today, and let's get into it. As soon as I get this off my face. Okay. Now that you're uncomfortably close, we can start with the eyes. As usual, we're going to start with the Urban Decay primer. It's still going, hopefully it's going to go soon. So I'm going to prime my lids with this. This is the shade Eden. Prime both eyes. It's getting really hard to get any product out, so take it as a good sign that it's almost gone. Can you see the difference it makes? And finally go in with the Naked Cherry palette. I quite actually like the brush that came with it, it's quite good. But we're gonna go first in with Hot Spot, which is this nude color, just to set everything in place. And I'm gonna use the fluffy brush that comes with the palette to do that. I'm gonna go in with Bing, which is that shade in the crease, with the other side of this brush. I'm also gonna apply it on the outer corners a bit, and we're gonna blend it out later, so it doesn't have to be too precise. It's okay if it's a bit messy. I'm fine with that for now. Now that it looks so beautiful, I can take a blending brush and I'm gonna blend it out with this peachy shade here called Juicy. I'm just taking a small blending brush so I can really concentrate on just buffing the edges together with this new colour. Yes, it's coming together now. See the difference between the two? But I think I'm gonna go back in again with Bing, just to deepen it up a bit more. There we go, that's better. Tiny bit more Juicy, just to really have some colour there. I'm liking it so far. Oh dear. Now that it's done, I'm going to deepen up the outer corner with Devilish, which is this dark shade there. Just a little bit, again taking the brush that came with the palette and just pressing it right in the outer corner. I might deepen it up a little bit more later, we'll see. Flip it over, blend, blend, blend. Yeah, I might deepen it up a bit later, I'm not sure yet how dark I want this to be. Now that it's done, I think I'm going to use Ambitious, which is this, this shade right here. I'm not too sure what to describe it. It's a bit more coppery. I feel like it's a bit more out of the usual colour range of this palette. But for some reason I really like it, and I'm gonna use my ring finger to tap it on the lid. We'll see how that goes. I think that might give me better results than a brush. Oh yeah. That's pretty. Oh yes. Now usually I would say tap with your fingers, but with this one I got a better result just swiping it, so... Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, I have a bit of a fallout here. I'm not sure how much you can see it. I don't have any fancy lighting. I use natural light, so it's a bit sometimes hard to set the camera, but you might be able to see I have a bit of fallout here, which is okay. This is the reason why I do my eyes first, because it's easier to clean up any fallout. And I'm gonna just go back in with my little brush and try to blend away anything. There we go. And do the same on the other lid. Now to brighten up the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with this shade called Bang Bang, which is this pinky peachy shade right there. And because I really have to concentrate it in the inner corners, I'm gonna use a small packing brush, and we'll see how it goes with that. Oh, it's still pretty. I feel like these work better with the fingers. And it's okay, it still brightens up the inner corner. No, I had to be going with my pinky, I'm sorry. Oh, that's better. I'm not sure you can see the difference. Oh no, you can definitely see this pops a bit more. So let's do the same on the other side and we can clean it up later. So much better. I'm not sure I want a liner with this. Maybe just the tiniest to deepen up. Maybe you can even use an eyeshadow. Yeah, let's do that. So to line my upper lash line, I don't want to go in with a liner, but I'm gonna use Privacy here just to add a bit more definition to my lash line without having a harsh liner there. That is my favorite trick. I'm not a huge liner person. I just much prefer a softer line half of the time. So we're gonna do that. There we go. Can you just see the difference it makes? I definitely can. Now I'm gonna clean up under my eyes, zoom you out, and then we move on to complexion first before we finish the eyes. Alright, now we can move on to complexion. Hold on, Patsy needs readjusting. That's better. So, to prime, I'm gonna use my Cover FX Blurring Primer. I really like this. As you can see, there's not much left in there. It does the job perfectly. It's really similar to the Benefit Professional price-wise. I think this is around a £25–30 mark, so I'm pretty sure Benefit is the same, isn't it? Maybe it's a bit cheaper, but you can see it's tinted as well, just like the Benefit, but it's cruelty-free. It feels quite the same silicone-y sort of texture, and I'm pretty sure there is silicone in it. found this. It must have been on the box. It is really nice. I don't know if it translates on camera, but in real life my skin definitely already looks a lot smoother. So I would say this is quite nice as well if you don't really like a lot of makeup but just want to smooth a bit. Perfect for that. Moving on to my skin, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. I'm pretty sure I used this on my channel before. I really like this. It's light to medium coverage, more on the light side, buildable to a certain extent, but to the amount of coverage I want, this is perfect. You can apply it with a brush or with a sponge, works both ways perfectly. I'm gonna go with a brush today because I'm too lazy to wet my sponge, so I'm just gonna go with the brush. As you can see, I'm quite pale at the moment. That's okay, I can bronze up later, which I will need, let's be honest. As you can see here, my mark is still showing through from my spots, but you know, on an everyday basis, the older I get, the more I'm on the mindset that I don't mind. Like if I'm going to an event where I feel like I have to be perfect, or you know, anything like that, fair enough, I will cover it up. But just for a normal everyday, it's fine. We all have blemishes, and you know, I can't always be bothered to spend an extra 10-15 minutes on covering up everything, so that's okay. And now I'm just going to move on to concealer under my eyes. For that I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection one. I just recently discovered that this is cruelty free, so I'm really happy with that. I didn't know Collection is cruelty free, but I'm happy it is, because I used to love this concealer back in the day. Remember when this was everything on YouTube? That's when I purchased it, and I still love this. I don't think I have anything bad to say about it. It's the right price, it's the right formula, it's the right consistency, it blends amazing, and the color selection, maybe that's the only thing I could fault. It could be a bit better. It's not horrible, but I think altogether they only have like, I want to say 6 to 8 shades, so that could be improved, but other than that, it's a pretty good range. And while we're on concealers, have anyone tried the new Jeffree Star concealers? Now you can only get it online in the UK, so I'm contemplating it, because I'm sure that in a little bit it's going to drop on Beauty Bay, because you can get the rest of the Jeffree Star line, and I'm intrigued. There are a lot of things I'm intrigued with Jeffree Star. I only have one liquid lipstick that I'm not too sure on, but everyone talks so highly about it, and I think the one shade I have is quite light, so it takes a bit of building up. It's not the most variable of shades. Let me get it for you. So this is the one shade I have. It's quite bright, it's quite light. It takes a bit of time to build it up to the intensity I like, and it's not exactly an everyday shade. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt. This is the shade 3? It says 7 something. So the shade name is 714, and I quite like this. So color wise, the formula, I don't know, but I used it as a liner before as well, as these are eye safe, and it really works great as a liner. So there are quite a few shades I want to try. This is the only Jeffree Star product I have. I would quite like to try the pressed highlighters, the Thirsty palette. Oh my god, that palette is beautiful. Or any of his other eyeshadow palettes as well. I like the little bundles as well, where you can get mini liquid lipsticks, but like in a whole range of colors. Those look amazing, and I rarely use up a full lip product. I'm not even sure it ever happened, so that might be something I'll have to look into. There's enough rambling of Jeffree Star now, but if anyone tried his new concealers, I'm pretty sure they are launched now, aren't they? After the whole drama of them being stolen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're launched now, so if anyone tried, is it any good? Please let me know, because that would be great. Thank you. Now, we're gonna move on to blush, and I think I'm mainly gonna make this like a bronzy one. Yeah, but I still want a bit of color in my cheek. I'm gonna go in with Pink Sand from Tom Ford because it's in my project pen, and it's a nice shade. I don't want anything too much anyway, so this will be enough just to get a bit of color. And the way I like to use cream blushes is to take this, well, this or any similar stippling brushes. I also take sometimes this one from Real Techniques. They're both perfect for it. And I just dip it in, and then yeah, move it on my blush, on my cheeks, just like so, and then blend, blend, blend. Now if you're a natural makeup lover, you would love this blush. Unfortunately this was limited edition. Also, Tom Ford is not cruelty free, which is one of the reasons while I'm working on this blush. But it is beautiful. Becca has a similar product, the Beach Tints, which I really like, although they're on a tube. Or if you're in the UK, I'm not sure you can get Makeup Academy anywhere else. It's a drugstore brand, and they have really nice cream blushes. I think it's called whipped cream, that sounds wrong, whipped blush, hold on, what is it called? Whipped velvet blush. These little ones, really good for the price. Also, I think the Topshop own brand is cruelty free, and they have some nice cream blushes. Well, they used to. I haven't been in ages at the makeup aisle, but if they still have them, they're really good. I would also be quite interested to try the Glossier cloud paints, they're called. I know I'm quite late on the bandwagon, but you know, I can't buy every single makeup release that's out there. I think I'm gonna add a bit more because, oh, that might be quite a bit. Let's see, just because I'm gonna powder after this, and if I go over it with a layer of powder, it might take off the intensity a bit more. Hopefully I'm not gonna look like an idiot, because at the moment it's a bit strong in real life. Not sure how much it translates on camera. Oh yeah, it's a bit much, but we're gonna set it with powder and hopefully it's fine. I think on camera it looks okay, at least in the viewfinder it looks fine. Okay, let's set everything. Is there anything I want to use before? No, let's set everything with a powder. I'm gonna use the NYX HD finishing powder. It's just a translucent powder. Nothing, you know, extra exciting to say about that. If I can open it, there we go. Oh, I have about 10 minutes, great. Oh, I have to hurry up because I need to finish getting ready and leave the house. Because I am actually getting ready and going out, so just a light dusting. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to do the same as what we did on the top lash line. I'm going to go in first with Bing just on my lash line, and I'm going to blend it out with Juicy just so it has a bit more of a gradient effect, I presume. So let's go in with Bing. Such a cute name. Now let's go in with Juicy. Now we can apply mascara, which is going to be one of my favorites, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I love this mascara. But if you have any mascara recommendations that are cruelty free, please let me know. My other favorite is the Urban Decay Perversion. I know all the names are a bit funny. I swear this is not why I love them. They just have a good formula. But if you have any cheaper alternatives, I've heard a lot about the Essence Lash Princess, is it called? So maybe I should try that for a more, you know, a lower price alternative. Because I think both the Urban Decay and this one are around the £19 mark, which, well, I would say it's not that bad, but I think it's just because I got used to it. You know, I know a lot of people would say that's way too much for a tub of mascara. Ouch. I just stabbed myself in the eye. Oh yeah, I do like this mascara. Alright. Now I'm gonna move on to eyebrows. I'm just gonna brush them free first. Then, again, because I'm trying to pen it and finish it up, I'm going to use my Benefit Browsings. Because it's like a never-ending pot of eyeshadow. No, it's like the never-ending pot of eyebrow pomade and powder, and it's just so hard to get through. But I'm trying here. I'm trying. And I think I've hit pen on this, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to keep on going. Now the powder I've quite grown to like. I'm still not sure about the wax. I feel like if I use both of them together it's a bit way too warm for me, but we're gonna roll with that today. We're aiming for sisters, not twins. But some days even that's a hard task. That's okay. I have quite a love-hate relationship with my brows. Some days they're perfect and other days they just don't want to, you know, work with me, and that's okay. I'm still trying. Yeah, I have to say I like using an eyeshadow for filling them in, but then I like setting them with a clear mascara, like a clear brow gel rather than a wax. But I'm trying to use this up, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Why I'm whispering, I don't know. I really don't. And I'm just using the tiny brush that comes with it and still sort of trying to comb them into place rather than just a light stroke with the brush. I feel like this way it just works a bit more for me, because I have quite a lot of brows to start with, even though they're a bit sparse in some areas, but I still need to sort of fluff them up to look the way I like them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. And now that looks good enough. Now bronzer. This is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze Bronzer in the shade 10. Ow, my nails. And it's quite dark, but I like to be bronzy. It's still not making me look orange or an Oompa Loompa, which I appreciate. You can still see that my blush is coming through just enough, so that's perfect. And if you like to blend it even more, like I do, you can go back with your powder brush, the powder brush, and just soften it a bit more. You can definitely see the difference it makes to both cheeks. I'm going to even put a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. Just so for a highlight, I'm going to use the Balm Mary Luminizer. Again, it's in my project, but I also really like this highlight. It's an oldie but a goodie. my cupid's bow. I'm also going to take a smaller brush and just put it on my brow bone. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. For lips, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Without Your Love lipstick. Again, you guessed it, it's in my project pen. So, my camera did cut me off again, how rude. But I'm finished anyway. I just applied this lipstick, which is just like a really nude peach lip. Hold on. Yeah, I think the colours are better now. Oh, I like that highlight. But yeah, it's just quite simple. If I'm not talking, I think I can do this look in about, let's say 15-20 minutes. Probably even quicker if I really want to. And I quite like how it turned out. The colour goes well with my shirt. I like that. And yeah, I quite like how this turned out. Not overly dramatic. It's just colourful enough though for the springtime in my opinion. And yeah, let me know please what you think in the comments below. And if you like this, like and subscribe. And what else would a good YouTuber say? I don't know. I think that's it. Yep, please subscribe if you like this. I have more content planned on coming soon. And that's it. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Yeah, quite like this. Nice.